Hi guys, it's Ella. We are halfway through our 50s of Legos of expectations. So far, we talk about focusing on what you can control, on why people letting you down isn't about you. Today, we are getting into tip number 3. Understand fault versus responsibility. It's really resonating with me, and I know I'm gonna keep this lesson with me forever because it's so true. So, for example, a lot of us like to put the fault on our parents, say it's our parents' fault they were not successful because they're alcoholics or they were poor or they didn't spend any money on us or they didn't help us get through college or this and that. We put the fault on our parents for us not being successful, not having a good relationship. We blame and put the fault on other people. But that doesn't mean just because something's their fault doesn't mean it's their responsibility to fix this for me. It's obvious I always felt that way. That ultimately I have the power in my life. I have the responsibility to make my life what I want it to be, regardless of how I was raised, regardless of how people treated me, regardless of what people did to me. But for a lot of you, I know you feel like putting the blame on other people or to release the blame from yourself or the responsibility. They have their faults, that's their faults. But it's not their responsibility to fix it. It's your responsibility because it's your life. It's your responsibility to take whatever they did to you and say, okay, you did, but it's in the past. But it's your responsibility to live right now and in the future, the life you want to have. Stop saying, oh, because I grew up poor, I didn't go to this school, or I didn't do this, or I'm not worthy of this, and I'm not good enough for this, or somebody owes me something. Get rid of the idea that somebody owes me something. Nobody owes you anything. The world doesn't owe you anything. You owe it to yourself. It's your responsibility to take whatever situation you were born in, you were raised in, or whatever situation you are in right now and change it and make it what you want it to be. You need to take responsibility for your own life. You can also put the fault on your partner for cheating on you and then ruin your relationship. But it's your responsibility not to allow that to affect the future relationships or to affect the way it makes you feel, your self-worth or your self-love. You have the power over how you allow certain people or situations to make you feel. So that ties into the whole expectation thing, because we expect people to fix things that they ruin. We expect people to come and help us. You mess up my life, so you owe me this kind of thing. But in reality, we shouldn't expect those things from people. It's your life. It's your responsibility. If you want to make it better, you can make it better. Get rid of the expectation that everyone else around you has to be helping you. Your feelings, your reaction to certain situations are entirely up to you. Guys, you have that responsibility. You owe it to yourself. Nobody owes you anything. Once you really get this lesson, letting go of expectations becomes so much easier. In the final video of this series, I'm sharing tip number 4, the most optimistic one. How gratitude can set you completely free from over-expecting.